briefly, I wrote a very quick introduction. So, hi there, and thanks a lot for having me. My name's Lawrence, and I'm an aspiring musician. I've been working on this for quite a while. Just want to start with a few words, basically. As with journalism, it is vital that music and art responds to what happens in the world if we are to make proper sense of it. We have seen how totally corrupted mainstream journalism has, we have seen how totally captured mainstream journalism has become. It is now a tool of control, oppression and persecution. There is a thin line between propaganda and outright totalitarianism. In my opinion, unlike journalism, music and art are not so easily corrupted and only gain traction and interest if they are truthful and have integrity. As slogans and group chanting are important in protest, so too is art and music in creating a unified message and a cultural reference point. Where journalism informs and educates, music and art arrests and implores us to feel things we otherwise might not. I have done my best to achieve this with my music and my lyrics. My stage persona is General Grievance, and I'll be wearing a mask as I perform. This is to make a point about privacy and anonymity and our right to it, which is being eroded at the same time as we are being further deprived from knowing what our government does. It is also to put the importance on the message and the art rather than on the messenger or artist by creating an alter ego to do so. The first song has no words, so I will sit and listen with you, as well as the third track, which is a skit of around 3 minutes of a few news items, which should probably be a bit shorter, but I hadn't time to change it before today. For the rest, I'll be performing in my mask as General Grievance. It is a hip-hop album, but with broad musical influences, and so even if you're not a fan of rap, there should be something you enjoy, particularly the last track, which is for everyone, literally. It has not gone through the final stage of mastering yet, and so is not as crisp and loud as it should be. I have worked longer on this than I'd like to admit, and I've been looking forward to performing it. This will be the first time, and I'm delighted that it is here with people that care and engage with what's going on and try to make a difference. Naturally, this performance is dedicated to Palestine, but also to yourselves and the amazing commitment made by everyone here in solidarity with Palestine, and to be a presence for them, and not let others be blinded or let this genocide be ignored. My sincere admiration and respect to you all. I hope you enjoy this performance of Once and For All and Never Again by General Grievance. Free Palestine. Offline, thank you, darling. Nice one. Got your back. Right, just...
I totally understand why you guys have got to do your job, but I've got to do mine.
The Israel issue was a big issue at the time.
I hold the department's highest medal of honor for bravery.
Dans des poubelles et dans des taudis. Ça, c'est ça que je voudrais qu'on m'explique parce que moi, je ne le sais pas.
It used to mean a lot more to me than it does now.
Je voudrais savoir pourquoi M. Boulin a été suicidé ou s'est suicidé ou on ne le saura jamais. Pourquoi M. Fontanier a été assassiné.
It wasn't. So why are you saying it was?
We did not invent corruption.
J'en ai d'autres.
So she didn't die of a terminal illness.
Is the BBC going to continue to say that Jeremy Corbyn was anti-Semitic?
Okay, David, thank you very much for being with us.
She died because there's a government institution
What I'm trying to tell you is,
that disseminates false information
so what?
Perfectly frank response there.
and is not looking out for the welfare of the people.
Very lucky.
There will be a surprise outbreak.
Excess deaths started with the vaccine program.
Digital euro, there will be control, you're right.
You can create a digital ID today that is
CBDCs.
But I can tell you that we are not targeting anyone else in Gaza but civilians.
Yeah, but you know what?
Well, he's dead, so...
Sirens sing across a sea of concrete, the lights, the cameras, the action, the money. From a clearing in a forest to mighty metropolis, fast and futuristic, forever unfinished. Biggering and quickening, an impending reckoning, ignored, more and more absorbed into its orbit, its skyline spiking like a terrifying chart. They say time is money, but time can't be printed. Fortunes lost and found in this massive labyrinth, staggering amounts of mass stacked and erected. I'd like a piece of capital, but all I've got is liquid. I piss it up the wall on something small and rented. So many faces, each one distinctive, each playing a part, each a protagonist in pursuit of happiness, chaotic, cohesive, multicultural carnival of stimulus and music, a gateway to the world, a ravenous mouth, the eye of the storm, a mountain raised to the ground, a pitiless playground of swings and roundabouts, addicts and down and outs, where kingpins get crowned. Camouflaged by crowds, touts, tourists, black markets, blue plaques, red carpets, adventure, reinvention, fame and affirmation, art and expression, the heart of civilization. Construction, destruction, compulsive consumption, grift, greed, intractable corruption, organised crime, big business and politics, they can't be distinguished. We're the mugs that pay for it. Constantly blurred faces rush through its arteries, buzzing around like electrons in circuitry in a financial system of sophisticated slavery that keep us distracted from society's inequity. Pockets of solace for every tribe and heresy, sanctuary from the lies that construct reality. The streets are catwalks that watch how you behave, Big Brother on billboards in sexy lingerie, where big dreams fly but most crash and die, where big brands monopolise and swallow up small fry, advertise and mobilise in every nook and cranny, disenfranchise and privatise economies. Lurking beneath the shiny surface of the mainstream, of narcissistic, superficial dreams, mind-dumbing glib that refuses to acknowledge the rivers of blood and the mountains of rubbish. Democratic puppets under Zionist dictatorship. Freedom is bought, it's money that we vote with, so the poor stay poor. Forced to build a pyramid, servicing the world's debt for those that create it, who are frightfully aggressive for power, for profit. In between the rhetoric, it's the only objective. They'll get it whichever way they can get away with, whilst writing the laws to ensure no one can stop it. And everybody knows but can't afford to give a fuck. That's just how it goes, suck it up and pass the buck. Preoccupied guinea pigs, peacefully pacified, obliging little pawns in the power paradigm. Divided and conquered through misinformation. Confirmation of totalitarian machinations. Its architects are evident for those that care to question, but truth is made taboo, so most don't dare to. Megacities, where soon we'll all reside with our scientific faith in technological paradise. But history repeats itself, and every time costs rise, there's less and less grass left on the other side.
Heavy airplay all day with no chorus.
You know, in general, you always have to be careful.
This is BBC Radio 4.
The principal message to Israel is get out of Palestine. It's not your country.
It's unbelievable. The genocide that's happening. It's just horrific. It's just horrific what they're doing. Where is their soul? Where is the soul of the Israeli people that allows their government to do this to children? Where is their humanity? The Israeli people, the Jewish people, after everything the Jewish people have suffered down over the decades, that they would allow their government to do this to other human beings. I hope that Benjamin Netanyahu burns in hell the same way them children and their families burned. I hope him and his generals and the far-right government in Israel, that when their God finally brings him to the resting place, that he deserves to burn in hell. Shame on Israel. Shame on what they've done, and will never be forgotten.
Wars are a result of lies. The Vietnam War and the push for US involvement was a result of the Gulf of Tonkin incident. A lie. The Iraq War famously is a result of lies. Wars in Somalia are a result of lies. The Second World War and the German invasion of Poland was a result of carefully constructed lies. That is war by media. When we understand that wars come about as a result of lies peddled to the British public and the American public and the publics all over Europe and other countries, then who are the war criminals? It is not just leaders, it is not just soldiers, it is journalists. The reality that is constructed around us is constructed by liars. It should lead us to an optimistic understanding, because if wars can be started by lies, peace can be started by truth.
If lies start wars, truth can stop them. Truth Machine. Give peace the means it needs. Stop state secrecy, censorship and tyranny from invading our privacy and taking our liberties. National security is not for your protection, but to keep secret crimes against humanity. Truth Machine. Don't let liars conspire. Decentralize power. Disempower empire. Truth Machine. Trust is not required. Impossible to cheat. A waste of energy to try. The same for everyone. Like gravity and time. Like left and right, regardless of side. Existential dangers are cause for consensus. Truth Machine. Don't let misleaders lead us. What good is intelligence if devoid of virtue? What good is knowledge if kept from me and you? Tragic man, poisoning the sea, polluting the sky, pillaging the land. Greed makes the world churn and good people turn. Truth Machine. Reward responsibility. Integrate integrity into science and technology. Demonopolize democracy. Give no one authority. Make money sound and give the world harmony, the way the printing press gave the world literacy. But printing money ruins society, spawns propaganda, war and inequality. You prove your worth by putting in work, and you want that energy to be valued and preserved. Truth Machine. Don't let currencies dictate people's fortunes and fate. Make all trade fair. Human affairs need a truth machine. There can only be one, for another would concur. Truth can't be improved, irrefutable, immutable, beautiful truth machine. Never mind who made you. The most secure network on the planet, those in power can't hack it. Too good to be true? Or are we too accustomed to war and corruption?
playing the same old songs. But those opportune days are gone. Stubbornly, part of you holds on to halcyon dreams, half-built ruins of what might have been. When horizons were broad and you had goals to work toward and looked forward with hope. Not anymore. Tired of waking every morning, mourning the future dawning. Centuries of ancestry spurned, we are Icarus asking to get burnt. There's too much money to be made for things to change, versus change too late to avert. Sometimes you think, we're gonna get what we deserve. Sometimes you wanna go berserk, and sometimes you want to sleep and never be disturbed. And sometimes if you could, you would obliterate humanity, for its lack of humanity. The majority of work is fatuous, it's slavery, it's destroying the earth, a waste of surplus on purpose to serve those who supposedly serve us. Their ineptitude and turpitude has led to our decrepitude. Never has so much been owed by so many to so few. Growth economics has devalued humanity like an overprinted currency and made sustainability a fallacy. You want to see change, a sea change you want to make a difference. That does not require your impossible efforts. But those in power want stability, whilst they prepare for war and pestilence, byproducts of their previous investments. Nature is patient, but will no longer forgive us. We're all complicit in her rape, despite our impotence. We've been neutered and mollified by comfort and convenience, nudged back down the path of least resistance, down dazzling aisles of myriad colours, while subconsciously, constantly, weighing on your conscience, the burden of awareness of your actions and their consequence. Life evolves through symbiosis. Nature does not sustain those that don't reciprocate. Our innocent children will feel the wrath of her fairness. The future has arrived, and the past is catching up with us. A geological blink. It's later than we think. Have we become labile cells of a cancerous swell? Or made docile and infertile by a voracious virus, a tapeworm of finance we know is killing our host, yet we can't help but help it grow, slowly crumbling under its weight. They say it's too late, the damage is done, there's nothing we can do, except pray all the scientists are wrong. Keep calm and carry on buying. Buy nice things for those you love. Buy a round down the pub. And if you buy a lady a drink, make it a double so you don't look skin. Buy deodorant so you don't stink. Get on your bike and join a gym. Don't buy what the papers print, it's doublethink. Half-truths and biased views, sexed up by prostitutes, don't buy the bait. They're trying to imbibe you of fear and hate by bamboozling you with news, post-truth, feedback loop, alphabet soup, gobbledygook. GCHQ in your PC, QE for HSBC, BAU for BAE, NHS, RIP. If you're bipolar or get depressed, do some retail therapy. Buy one, get type 2 diabetes free. Buy on credit, buy organic, buy free range, chuck a homeless guy some change. Buy a 10p plastic bag and stuff it full of plastic crap. Not currently recyclable, non-biodegradable. Dispose of responsibly, check local recycling facilities, but you know for every ton you chuck, 10 tons of carbon made that stuff. You're guilt-tripped into giving a fuck while plastic production goes up and up. It's not your fault the environment's fucked, it's a systemic byproduct. You have no choice but to buy products and every single one comes all wrapped up. Fuck knows where it all ends up, probably in some foreign dump, or dumped in the sea by a mafia don, or picked by a kid in a Mumbai slum. Everyone's just trying to get by, enfeebled by the daily grind, shackled by financial binds. Bear in mind, every civilization was built by slavery and subjugation, apart from perhaps the odd matriarchy or exception. History is a Bible of rule and domination, of Albigensian by Dominican, Palestinian by Zionist, Zulu and Sioux by European, animal by human. Work will set you free. Arbeit macht frei. and one day you'll be rich. The American dream. And when you're rich, the world's problems don't exist. They're academic, externalities, percentage points and statistics. And when you're rich, you get richer and get given gifts and benefits, tax breaks, zero interest rates, subsidies and rebates. And the rules by which others abide don't apply. Bide your time, maximize alibis, get DPAs and record fines, which by the way are pittance. But people don't think in millions, letting them billions and trillions to let them moan about immigrants. Your minions and your scribes will never call your crimes crime, because white-collar crime in UK is fine, it keeps the empire alive. Obfuscate bides in time, labyrinthine by design, financialise, privatise, bump off nosy privatise, hack phones and get off the hook, let some hack get hit by the book, keep black books on a great and a good, get your way by hook or by crook. Cookbooks and make a carillion, pinch pennies by the billion, buy back your own company stock, get bailed out when bubbles pop, then snap up scraps and knock down cost-built luxury apartment blocks. Build the cash for kleptocrats, drug cartels and despots. You won't get caught or go to court, cause prison is for the poor. You preside over global fraud and buy your way to the House of Lords. Turn gold and silver into paper, print more and more. Sell fiat, buy a Porsche, fix forex, rig LIBOR. Walk through revolving doors between Whitehall and business boards. Sack the workforce and outsource, buy some cheap labour abroad. Dodge tax, bypass laws, buy some shank somewhere offshore. Double Irish, Dutch sandwich, rotting in Luxembourg. Buy a penthouse with loose change, watch the Twin Towers fall. Wage war and terrorise, collect terabytes of biometrics. Sell it to hawks in the Secret Service, buy estates and state assets. Flex your fiscal biceps. Fly Mayfair by Strand, sit on land, sell an Arab sand. Buy islands in Dubai, sell jets and tanks. Plot cruise and fly by night. Repackage toxic bonds, dump junk in pension funds. Finance news and NGOs from Kiev to Homs. Fiat's only worth its weight in guns, and took by those who are the biggest ones. By stocking Elbit and Raytheon, arm rebels and bang the drum. Only invest in blue chip stock, fossil fuels and fizzy pop. Pop music and ballistics, tried and tested on Gaza's kids. Light them all up. And Sana's kids, and Kabul's kids, and Baghdad's kids. Nothing personal, just business. Export war, import resources, sponsor sport and support a good cause. Dodge a few more taxes. Buy some cars, buy some art, buy champagne and caviar. Shake hands with sheikhs and oligarchs and laugh at the working class. Slap 50 on a stripper's ass, asset strip, they off staff. They a reef at the cenotaph. Pop corks and puff cigars. Finance your rich craft with interest rate arbitrage. PFI overcharge, scratch backs and grease palms and BVI in Panama. Compromise, espionage, subterfuge, sabotage, bent cops, poisonous darts, ex-SAS bodyguards, dark arts, injunctions, libel writs, offload risk with futures and derivatives, hedge, dodge, fudge, clip, spoof, scalp, scam, rig, giz up, gouge, swap, flip, dash for cash, smash and grab, buy a rumour, sell a fact, buy a room, sell a flat, buy the lab, sell the pill, buy the cow, sell the milk, shear sheep, slaughter lambs, bride pigs, flog a dead horse, cover it in burger sauce, dine with lone sharks and wolves, rip horns off raging bulls, throw bears into hibernation, whip fly unicorns through hyperbolic heaven. Bye-bye paradise. Bye-bye Arctic ice. Bye-bye Holocene. Hello Helocene. Surrogates of our own demise. Enslaved by our machines. Bye-bye butterfly. Bye-bye bumblebee. Bye-bye multicoloured coral reef. Florican, Muriki, Kipinchi, orangutan, gorilla, Hirola, Sega, Sayola. Bye-bye salamander. Bye-bye alligator, no see you later. When you're gone forever. Bye-bye tiger. Leopard and lynx, pangolin and polar bear. Lychee dolphin and aquaquare. Who breathe and dream, who sing and play, and laugh and cry. much more like us than it would seem, but probably more comfortable in their skin, probably more enlightened, along with their environment, all feeding off each other, with whom we share the harsh gift of existence, the mystery of consciousness so precious to each beholder. Each a singular experience, a sacred experiment, a unique creation, a child of Mother Nature. Perhaps you'd be happier had you been born a dog, or had more pride as a lion, or been freer as a bird, free from sedentary work to fly this bountiful biome, this life-giving earth, the Garden of Eden, driven into oblivion by the fall of man, going out with a bang, plunging everything he can. Bye-bye Aborigine, Inuit and West Wetan. Bye-bye Cherokee, El Molo and San. Bye-bye Human 1.0, so fallible and slow, so stubborn and feeble, venal to the point of evil. So much unfulfilled potential, so gutsy and smart, creators of art, explorers of stars. But at this rate, if the human race does save itself, it will only bifurcate into billions of debt slaves, all watched over and subjugated by a bionic Uber race. Fuck Bill Gates and his wretched ilk, who milk our goodwill and exploit the world's ills, to whom we're human cattle. I hope Jeff suffocates on Mars, and I hope there's someone left on Earth to laugh. And I hope there are still rhino, okapi and kakapo, okoko, kapiko, loroko, gecko, ginkgo, dingo, chambo, mountain bongo and bonobo, algodoncillo and armadillo. But what hope is there? Mass extinction is here. Huge swathes of Earth's wildlife have disappeared. Billions of years of painstaking evolution, ravaged and destroyed by the last few generations. Replaced with concentration camps of cows and pigs and little lambs, pumped full of antibiotics, pulped into mince and sausages. Every day, billions killed, every bit sold but the squeal. If reincarnation is real, perhaps we'll all end up a happy meal, shown how it feels to be veal, to fester in filth, to be denied your birthrights, denied your mother's milk, by bloodthirsty biped demons, devils of the animal kingdom, heartless wagers of war, of ecological holocaust. What about compassion and empathy, paltry, pale in the darkness of mankind's cruelty? Environmental catastrophe is a crisis of humanity, and free-for-all free-fall spinning out of control. Problems man-made, which the man won't let us solve. Too many trillions involved to let man evolve. Our lives revolve around demonic goals that keep us under civility through sorcery and sophistry. Bombard you with false choice but keep politics binary, bifurcated into left and right to undermine our unity. A mockery they call democracy, infested by Zionist minions, brought to you by big corporations and their news organisations. Bye-bye journalism, bye-bye democracy, bye-bye truth and trust, bye-bye net neutrality, bye-bye social contract, cash and privacy, holidays and passenger planes, supply chains and global trade, bye-bye international law, as if it existed at all. When food runs short and there are water wars, what support do you expect? Our taxes paid for corporate theft, militarisation and surveillance, to protect and serve the Davos set. Bye-bye Maldives, the swelling seas will swallow you. Kiribati and Tuvalu, Miami and Guangzhou, Abu Dhabi and Amsterdam, Ho Chi Minh, Dar es Salaam, Jakarta, Kolkata, Bangladesh and Osaka. Bye-bye Amazon, more fuel for the pyre, hurricanes fanning the flames, forests burnt to deserted plains into ash and dust and acid rain, floods and drought, despair and rage, heat wave upon wave of famine and plague, nowhere to escape. What will you leave behind? Besides a trail of rubbish, this civilization is finished. Will our species perish with it? What good are your endeavours? How can you pursue your dreams or enjoy life's pleasures when all you see is disease? The decay of man's soul, beholden by avarice, by an infinite quest for power and control. A satanic spectre which has condemned the world as a whole to an infernal future, a moral debt that must now be paid. man's crimes against nature. For every single pig kicked down a gas chamber. For every baby chick chucked into a chipper. For every single calf stolen from their mother. For every mutilated shark tossed back into the water. For humanity's double standards, for Christmas voting turkeys and goody-goody Pollyannas lapping up propaganda. From the military bunker, once the writing's on the wall, don't think they won't think of trying to cull us all. I pray it's not too late. I pray for the best in us. I pray to Gaia, giver of life, don't become Venus. Pray to Jesus, return once more and die for us, for one more chance, for Mother Nature's forgiveness. Pray for spiritual machines, save us from our selfish memes. Pray to Noah to embark on his ark, save the animals and refugees. Pray to Francis of Assisi, pray to St. George and his steeds, slay the methane dragon before it boils the seas. Pray to the Siddhas, for Ahimsa, for Moksha, pray to Ra, pray to Jah, pray to Wakonta. Save us from Koyaanisqatsi, Kaminomichi, feel the yin in the trees, the yang in the breeze. Pray to the Hore, to maintain the seasons. Pray to Artemis, to replenish the forests. Pray to Poseidon, to clean up the ocean. Pray to Dias, don't let the skies fall on us. Pray one day we find our Tao, our inner treasures. Break the spell of this temporal hell and rise from its ashes. Pray to Kali, crush underfoot all corrupt men, put to an end millennia of patriarchy. To hell with the devil's advocates, curse the demiurge, pray we do not fall prey to the great filter of the universe. Om Mani Padme Hum, Karma Avalokiteshvara, save us from Shiva the destroyer. Pray to Hashem, lead us all to Jerusalem. Kumbaya Elohim, Hallelujah, Amen. Allahu Akbar, pray to Prophet Muhammad, rid us of riba, stop the profit of debt. Pray to Abraxas, beg to Baphomet. Pray for all of the souls that Mephistopheles sold. How many times must the world be told? Love over gold, love over gold, love over gold, love over gold.
Beware the bearers of false gifts and their broken promises. Much pain, but still time. There is good out there. We oppose deception. Conduit closing.
Vanuatu, Oman, Tuvalu, Iran, Lesotho, Guam, Guinea-Bissau, Nauru, Macau, Peru, Palau, Tokelau, Lebanon, Andorra, Gabon, Serbia, Rwanda, Somalia, Grenada, Canada, Antarctica, Costa Rica, Comoros, Namibia, Bolivia, Libya, Latvia, Laos, Bosnia-Herzegovina, Botswana. Botswana, Barbados, Liberia, Albania, Bulgaria, Nigeria, Algeria, Croatia, Federal States of Micronesia, Malaysia, Georgia, Jamaica, French Polynesia, India, Fiji, Russia, Sri Lanka, Eritrea, St. Lucia, St. Helena, Philippines, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, New Zealand, Brazil, Belize, Madeira, Belarus, Maldives, Svalbard, Senegal, Sabah, Qatar, Kosovo, Seychelles, Denmark, Iraq, Socotra, Wales, Wallis and Futuna, Chile, Chad, Montenegro, Trinidad and Tobago, Montserrat, San Marino, Puerto Rico, Morocco, Curacao, Ivory Coast, Burkina Faso, Mexico, Dominica, Sierra Leone, Democratic Republic of Congo, Central African Republic, Czech Republic, Mozambique, China, Egypt, Italy, Dominican Republic, Martinique, Netherlands, St. Kitts and Nevis, Cyprus, Poland, Bahamas, United Arab Emirates, Mauritania, Honduras, Mauritius, Estonia, Samoa, Thailand, Austria, Macedonia, Zambia, Australia, Saudi Arabia, Aruba, Bermuda, Antigua and Barbuda, Gibraltar, Germany, Argentina, Djibouti, East Timor, Singapore, Luxembourg, South Africa, Slovakia, El Salvador, Slovenia, Ecuador, Equatorial Guinea, Greece, Guinea, Guernsey, Burundi, Sao Tome and Principe, Jersey, Niue, Papua New Guinea, New Caledonia, Kiribati, Cape Verde, Vatican City, Turkey, Haiti, Mayotte, Hungary, Mali, Malawi, Hawaii, Uruguay, Portugal, Paraguay, Bangladesh, Liechtenstein, Niger, Nepal, Palestine, Pitcairn Islands, Madagascar, Cameroon, Romania, Canary Islands, Nicaragua, Guadeloupe, Ethiopia, Galapagos Islands, Lithuania, Guatemala, Moldova, Virgin Islands, Venezuela, Colombia, Cambodia, Marshall Islands, Angola, Anguilla, Mongolia, Northern Ireland, Falkland Islands, Cayman Islands, Armenia, Turks and Caicos Islands, Cocos Keeling Islands, Cook Islands, Cargados, Carrochos Islands, Republic of Ireland, Iceland, Easter Island, Christmas Island, Solomon Islands, Isle of Man, Swaziland, Mariana Islands, Japan, Tanzania, Pakistan, North Korea, Kazakhstan, South Sudan, Afghanistan, South Korea, Kyrgyzstan, Janmay and Tajikistan, Suriname, Uzbekistan, Switzerland, Turkmenistan, Tunisia, Tibet, Taiwan, Azerbaijan, Zimbabwe, Western Sahara, Bahrain, Spain, Brunei, Benin, Norway, United States of America, Ukraine, Kuwait, Kenya, Malta, Indonesia, Syria, Guyana, Ghana, Uganda, French Guyana, Gambia, England, Finland, Scotland, Jordan, Greenland, Sweden, Yemen, Belgium, Togo, Congo, Tonga, Cuba, Panama, Sudan, Vietnam, France. Everyone dance. Under the sun, moon and stars, everyone dance. Stars dance, everyone.
Let us all unite!
Bhutan, Vanuatu, Oman, Tuvalu, Iran, Lesotho, Guam, Guinea-Bissau, Nauru, Macau, Peru, Palau, Tokelau, Lebanon, Andorra, Gabon, Serbia, Rwanda, Somalia, Grenada, Canada, Antarctica, Costa Rica, Comoros, Namibia, Bolivia, Libya, Latvia, Laos, Bosnia-Herzegovina, Botswana, Barbados, Liberia, Albania, Bulgaria, Nigeria, Algeria, Croatia, Federal States of Micronesia, Malaysia, Georgia, Jamaica, French Polynesia, India, Fiji, Russia, Sri Lanka, Eritrea, St. Lucia, St. Helena, Philippines, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, New Zealand, Brazil, Belize, Madeira, Belarus, Maldives, Svalbard, Senegal, Sabah, Qatar, Kosovo, Seychelles, Denmark, Iraq, Socotra, Wales, Wallis and Futuna, Chile, Chad, Montenegro, Trinidad and Tobago, Montserrat, San Marino, Puerto Rico, Morocco, Curacao, Ivory Coast, Burkina Faso, Mexico, Dominica, Sierra Leone, Democratic Republic of Congo, Central African Republic, Czech Republic, Mozambique, China, Egypt, Italy, Dominican Republic, Martinique, Netherlands, St. Kitts and Nevis, Cyprus, Poland, Bahamas, United Arab Emirates, Mauritania, Honduras, Mauritius, Estonia, Samoa, Thailand, Austria, Macedonia, Zambia, Australia, Saudi Arabia, Aruba, Bermuda, Antigua and Barbuda, Gibraltar, Germany, Argentina, Djibouti, East Timor, Singapore, Luxembourg, South Africa, Slovakia, El Salvador, Slovenia, Ecuador, Equatorial Guinea, Greece, Guinea, Guernsey, Burundi, Sao Tome and Principe, Jersey, Niue, Papua New Guinea, New Caledonia, Kiribati, Cape Verde, Vatican City, Turkey, Haiti, Mayotte, Hungary, Mali, Malawi, Hawaii, Uruguay, Portugal, Paraguay, Bangladesh, Liechtenstein, Niger, Nepal, Palestine, Pitcairn Islands, Madagascar, Cameroon, Romania, Canary Islands, Nicaragua, Guadeloupe, Ethiopia, Galapagos Islands, Lithuania, Guatemala, Moldova, Virgin Islands, Venezuela, Colombia, Cambodia, Marshall Islands, Angola, Anguilla, Mongolia, Northern Ireland, Falkland Islands, Cayman Islands, Armenia, Turks and Caicos Islands, Cocos Keeling Islands, Cook Islands, Cargadas, Carrojos Islands, Republic of Ireland, Iceland, Easter Island, Christmas Island, Solomon Islands, Isle of Man, Swaziland, Mariana Islands, Japan, Tanzania, Pakistan, North Korea, Kazakhstan, South Sudan, Afghanistan, South Korea, Kyrgyzstan, Janmay and Tajikistan, Suriname, Uzbekistan, Switzerland, Turkmenistan, Tunisia, Tibet, Taiwan, Azerbaijan, Zimbabwe, Western Sahara, Bahrain, Spain, Brunei, Benin, Norway, United States of America, Ukraine, Kuwait, Kenya, Malta, Indonesia, Syria, Guyana, Ghana, Uganda, French Guyana, Gambia, England, Finland, Scotland, Jordan, Greenland, Sweden, Yemen, Belgium, Togo, Congo, Tonga, Cuba, Panama, Sudan, Vietnam, France. Everyone dance. Under the sun, moon and stars, dance. Everyone.
Thank you so very much for listening. For what it's worth, it was really to give you guys some appreciation, and I'm very glad I finally got it off my chest as well. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you.
Well done, man.